Hello, this is Susie Berry, and it is day 3 of the 30-day Eye Energy Brightening Challenge. And I'm going to start off today by sedating, strengthening, and controlling the stomach meridian. This is called a 3-point acupressure technique, and it helps with the general flow of the meridian running through your whole system. So your stomach meridian starts here, goes up and round and down and off your second toes. So we're going to work with the acupressure points that influence that meridian, and you're going to begin by taking 3 fingers and placing them onto your second toe, like so. And with the other hand, you're just going to grab this index finger that's holding onto that toe. So 3 and 3. So if you just look at my feet, you can see I've got 3 fingers on my second toe and 3 fingers just holding that index finger. So this really helps with moving the energy from your stomach meridian and connecting up with your large intestine meridian. So your large intestine meridian runs from your flare of your nose, down the outside of your mouth, down around the back of your shoulder, down your arm, and off of that second finger. So you're helping to connect the stomach meridian with your large intestine meridian while you hold these 2 points. And just help that movement, just imagine that moving and breathing energy around your cheeks. And if you want to, you can think of the colours yellow and white, things that you like, because yellow helps to balance the stomach meridian and white and silver helps to balance the large intestine meridian. So I like to think of little daisies when I'm holding these points, and just pleasant things that I like. Okay, and that just really helps to shift that movement. You might feel yourself a slight tingling, you may notice a slight pulsation. So just be open to awareness of the shifting of energy moving along your stomach meridian as you hold these points. And just breathe nicely. And I've actually made a really nice little meditation that I've released as well that helps with specifically this feeling, this connection of large intestine and stomach. So just if you want to, if this is making you feel nice and calm, you may want to invest a little bit more time. There's just 10 more minutes of meditation that you can find on my YouTube channel as well. So once you've held on to that for a couple of minutes, you're just going to move over to the other side. So just take a nice deep breath. And just notice how your toe feels, how your cheeks feel. If you can notice sensation, just see how one side feels slightly different from the other. Okay. So you're just going to do the same on the other side. So bringing 3 fingers like so onto your second toe, just onto the nail, and then 3 fingers just holding on to your index finger. Okay. And again, just holding on for a couple of minutes. So the affirmation that goes along with the stomach meridian is just for today, I trust in the mystery of life. And for the large intestine meridian, it's I let go of fear, guilt, anger and shame and live fully in the now. Okay, so you can think of those 2 affirmations and how they make you feel as you hold on to those points. You might want to massage your toes and your finger as you hold them. And just, if you want to, you can close your eyes. Just repeat to yourself, I trust in the mystery of life as I let go of fear, guilt, anger and shame and live fully in the now. And just notice to yourself, do you think your eyes are holding on to any sense of guilt or shame or fear? You being frowning or worried, holding on to energy in the eye? Just imagine letting go Imagine moving from the side of your nose, down around the outside of either side of your mouth, down your neck, off your shoulders, off your hands, and down off your index finger. And just feel that relaxing flow. Imagine yellow on your cheeks and white just at the bottom of your nose. And feeling that glow, that sense of relaxation. Just letting that energy move gently through you. Trust the straight back as I let go of fear, guilt, anger, and shame. And feeling relaxed. So that nice feeling of calm as your stomach's being nicely sedated. I'm just going to move on to the strength points. So you have one that sits just above your wrist. You've got the small intestine meridian that runs off the top of your pinky finger. You're just going to hold there with 3 fingers. And with the other 3 fingers, you're just going to draw a line. It's kind of tricky to show you. So with your camera. Okay. So from neck and toe, you're just going to draw a line straight up onto your ankle. Okay. So just where your ankle bone meets your leg, you're going to bring 3 fingers onto that position. Just like so. Okay. And then with on the same hand that's holding onto your foot, just at your wrist, you're going to bring 3 fingers. And there you're just going to hold yourself in that position. So kind of tricky to show you. If you look at the innersource.net website, you'll find the resources there, give you a bit more help. If you want to just flick a little bit forward, I'm going to show you on the other side how you go about holding a bit more easily. So you just hold here for a couple of minutes. And this is helping your stomach and your small intestine. So your small intestine feeds energy into your stomach. So it allows for your stomach to get pumped with new energy. You're drawing on the fire of the small intestine. So I like now to think about things that you like that are red and yellow. So I usually like to think of nice red and yellow roses, beautiful sunshine shining down on red flowers. And with these points, because they're actually a little bit stiff and you like to give them a good massage. So your small intestine meridian runs from the side of your ear onto your cheeks, down the front of your face, down your neck, over the back of your shoulders, and then down over your arms and off of your pinky finger. So if you want to, you can imagine your cheeks as if they've got a red line under the yellow line. Imagine yourself, almost with tribal makeup on. You want to really get the juices flowing through your stomach and your your small intestine meridian there. Okay, so I'm just going to stand up now so I can just show you a bit more easily if I can get the camera down onto my foot. Lovely. Okay, so aha, right, okay. So from the second toe, you're just going to draw a line straight up, hold there, with 3 fingers, and your other hand, 3 fingers onto your wrist. Okay, so you're just going to hold that position there for a couple of minutes. Okay, I'm just going to bring the camera up so you can see my face again. So I'm just going to continue holding that position, my foot and my wrist. And this time I would like you to focus on the affirmation. I know what I want. I am decisive because I trust in my strength. Okay. So sometimes a lot of our worries can build up because we're finding making decisions really difficult. And we're trying to please others or overcompensate for them. And this really helps to just draw the fire from your small intestine meridian to help you make those decisions, to help overcome any worries that are clogging up your neck and your whole stomach meridian system. Letting those worries go. Okay. Just closing your eyes for another minute. Just saying to yourself, okay, I know what I want. I am decisive. I trust in my strength. I know what I want. I am decisive because I trust in my strength. Now, even for me, that feels quite difficult. It's only day 3 of a 30-day challenge, and I've made that decision to do this challenge and really wanted to change this. But I mean, I've had this issue for a very, very long time in my life, and making the decision to finally decide to overcome it, to let people see me without makeup for a start, was a really big decision. So really acknowledging that even joining me as part of this little practice is a really big decision to help me realize as well. I'm very grateful for that. So let's just be together, trust in the mystery of life, and be grateful that this wonderful mystery has somehow brought us together on the digital plane. Okay. Just one nice breath. Imagining that red and yellow just run through your system. Trust in the mystery of life. I'm starting to feel a slight tingle at the end of my fingers and the bottom of my foot. If you feel the same, then you can move on at the same time. So, last points to hold. Thankfully, you can actually hold them together on my foot. So, again, I'm just going to bring the camera down just so you can see my foot. Okay, so I'm just going to come straight up from your second toe, and just in between your second and your third tendon, you might find a slightly tender spot, and that's where your stomach source point is. You're just going to hold there together with one of your gallbladder points. This is gallbladder 41, and holding these points together. So you don't actually need 3 fingers for this one. You can just either do them with 1 or 2 as you like. Just give your hand a little lift, and you can hold both feet at the same time. So just coming up from your second toe, little one out. And actually on my right hand side, I've noticed it's slightly less tender than my left, which is quite good. I'm not really quite sure why that is, but we will find out. So that's me, I'm just going to hold these points. I'm actually going to cross my legs and make myself a little bit more comfortable as I'm holding this, because it's really important while you're holding those acupressure points that you make yourself comfortable, that you are happy with yourself as you hold these points, so as not to set off triple armor, so that you can just relax into it, so your body is happy with integrating new habits. So just take your attention to your stomach and your gallbladder. So your gallbladder relates to feelings of resentment, and it is balanced by the colour green. So your gallbladder runs in a little loop just around the top of your temples, and right round over the top of your head and down your sides and off of your toe. So it can have a slight impact on your eyes, whether or not you're feeling migraine tension there. So really helping to control it. So we've already sedated your stomach and then strengthened it, and this brings it into control. So I like to think when I'm working with acupressure points, it's almost as if you are like a policeman working on a busy traffic place. So when you're sedating it, then you are making sure that you're just setting out different traffic cones, making sure that people know the rules and don't beep all their horns when they're really in a jam. When you're strengthening it, then you're just making sure that the traffic can pass, drawing that traffic to where it needs to go, and controlling it. It's just resetting the traffic light. It's bringing that natural order back into balance. So that's the way I like to think of working with acupressure points. Now, I just do it with my hands, because your hands contain their own natural electric channel, and you can work with your own vibration if you want to. Then if you are good with working with crystals, you can always use crystals on each point as well. It's really great to use the crystal that correlates with the different points. So for example, in this situation, if I felt like it, I could hold a yellow and green crystal together, or if I was more inclined, I can maybe put on some aromatherapy oils and really just massage these points. I am not trained in using needles. I think they're great when they can be used, but they don't have to be used. And I love the fact that anybody can use acupressure points to help them regain their own control of their own life. So this is the first time I am doing my own stomach 3-pointing technique, and it's made me feel quite good, quite balanced. I would love to get some feedback from this. If it's made any of you feel nice and balanced, please let me know. I'm going to probably be doing this to myself at various times over the next 30 days to really help improve, along with the other exercises that I showed you yesterday. So I know this has been quite a long video. I will most likely be doing another few videos like this on the liver and kidney meridians as well. So please let me know how you feel about that, how you feel about the longer videos, and keep in touch. And thank you very much for watching. Okay, goodbye.